Guys, it's Britt. Tonight we're here with an 8 passengers update. There is some new information that has been coming out regarding Ruby and Jodi and their child case. So I'm going to go over it with you guys today. If you're interested, please keep watching. Alright, you guys, so we have a few updates regarding Ruby, Franke, and Jodi Hildebrandt that is possibly going to be happening over the next couple of weeks, but I'm going to go over everything with you guys. Again, please, as a reminder, I mentioned this in other videos, but just keep in mind I'm not an attorney, a lawyer, anyone who works in the legal field or anything like that. I am just somebody who runs an opinion-based YouTube channel, and I am reporting on this because previously I have heavily covered family vloggers, and 8 Passengers was one of the families that I have covered in the past before all of this atrocious stuff happened at the hands of Ruby, Jodi, and Kevin, because I do believe that he played a role in failing his children. But either way, let's start at the top. This came out 2 days ago, and it says Washington County prosecutors requested a new court hearing in the child case against Utah parenting influencer Ruby Franke and her business partner Jodi Hildebrandt nearly 3 months after the women last appeared together before a judge. And it goes over her being arrested on August 30th, and I've gone over that before. Deputy Washington County Attorney Eric Clark filed a motion Thursday that requested a waiver hearing on December 18th at 11 a.m. The hearing will determine whether Franke and Hildebrandt will waive their preliminary hearing, where attorneys outline a case pretrial and argue whether probable cause exists, according to Paul Cassell, a criminal law professor at the University of Utah and a former U.S. District Court judge. The request for a hearing for waiver hearing does not necessarily indicate a plea bargain, he said, but it could be one of the possible options that would unfold. Franke last appeared in court alone on November 14th for a speeding ticket, which was filed 5 days before her August 30th arrest. The ticket was dismissed. Franke's husband, Kevin, filed for divorce on November 29th. His formal petition for divorce was classified as private, according to court records, but a domestic relations injunction filed in the case that is that's available publicly states neither parents can disparage or attempt to influence the children's views, which I have covered previously. Both Ruby and Jodi are obviously still in custody as of today, which is the 10th of December. And KUTV is also reporting if a plea bargain can be reached, a preliminary hearing and trial would likely not take place. However, it's also a hearing which sentencing could take place following a guilty plea. So obviously, none of us can tell the future. I don't know what's going on in Ruby's mind or Jodi's mind right now, and I think that both of them were so deep in this conspiracy-filled life that they were living. I truly believe that both of them think that they are innocent and they did nothing wrong. And I know that most of us are looking at this like, how on earth could anyone look at that and think that they didn't do anything wrong? Like, they've been arrested and they've been sitting in jail. I think that both of them, you know, their minds are just not like you or I. It's sad to see people go through kind of, you know, these like complete transformations as from who they were when they were younger versus who they are current day. And I think that Ruby and Jodi both are very dangerous people for obvious reasons. I would like to see this go to trial. I would like to see it go to trial, and I would like to see both of them receive the maximum penalty for what both of them did. If they take the plea, then it could mean a lower sentence, which I think a lot of us would be severely disappointed if a lesser sentence was handed down because they both take a plea deal. Because in my mind, doing a short prison stay is not enough for these two. And some people might look and say, oh, well, you're not God, you can't judge, blah, 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 blah. I don't really care about any of that personally. What I care about is the fact that these two were participating in and orchestrating severe trauma to Ruby Franke's children for months on end, for years. Ruby was participating in emotional and mental towards her children before Jodi was in the picture. Now, obviously, things got much worse once Jodi entered the scene, but I think of all of the stuff that they did that, you know, we've talked about in detail previously. And I just don't personally think that a short prison stay is enough for the amount of pain, hurt, and trauma that was put upon Ruby Franke's children. Now, the other side of the coin is if they take a plea and it doesn't go to trial, could that be in the better interest of this not kind of being this drawn out process? Possibly, but I really worry about them, quote, getting away with what they did. I really worry about that, and I think that it is a possibility, but it's also a possibility that they don't want to plead guilty and they think that they did nothing wrong, and it goes to trial and a larger sentence is handed down. We will have to just wait and see, but that's the update right now, and that's kind of what I'm seeing this as and kind of what I'm hoping for. But obviously I will keep a close eye on things as the dates kind of near, and we'll just have to go from there. And as a reminder, I did say it earlier, but Ruby's attorney requested for December 18th and Jodi's requested for December 27th. So we have like right before Christmas, right after Christmas. But I will be keeping a close eye on things and continue to cover this because it is just so heartbreaking, and I really want to see these kids get justice and things to come full circle in a fair manner in the best interest of the kids. So that's how I feel right now. What do you guys think about this? What are your kind of speculations? I usually don't like to speculate too much, but there's only one of two ways that this thing could go, and I'd like to hear from you guys. So that's going to be it for tonight. If you like the video, please leave a like and a comment, and if you'd like to see more from me in the future, please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.